Alright. Let's try to kill an Orda. Oh, you know what I forgot to put on? This is my copyright-free metal.
I got strike team arriving at the village. They're ready to go.
Find Agent Maxis. Recover any intel you can from the base. Ravenoff, my team has reached the village. Where are you?
I am in a secured room nearby. First, I will help you infiltrate. Then, you spill blood.
Captain, I wish we were talking under better circumstances.
I disagree. There is no better time for Russians to speak than when they must persevere. Take the teleporter to the Omega base. That is where you will find your Maxis. I would help, but I have persevered enough for one day. I will watch and help from here. Go now. Find Maxis.
Eat leg. Let the vultures feed their bellies. You are bushmeat now. Fuck you. On to the next. Give your distance or suffer the consequences.
Is this a secured line? Yeah.
Checkmate.
I should have known Maxis was doing Requiem's bidding. Look, I need the power back on. You fix that, you win the big prize. Take a guess what it is. I'll even put a big bow on her head. Proceed with caution. Do what he asks, then go get Maxis.
Mindless make for easy prey. Contact down. Jacka claims more victims.
Moving at a bit of a snail's pace today, aren't we? Chop chop, guys. I still have a lot of work to do. Just have her ready to walk out of here, Peck.
I enjoy killing live targets better. Arming C4.
power fix the weapon machine at my location. Come make use when you are able.
No, wait. No, I have to go. The fuck?
Took your sweet time with that, didn't you? Head to mission control. I'll be waiting.
Jackpot. Finally, some weapons tech. Find the parts and slap that gun together.
If you want quickly fixed weapons, you need his special key. He kept it on his person at all times. Find him, find key.
My kid, it is not murder if they are already dead.
Careful, though. He does have a spare.
Come for your eye. Yummy. Bad. Bad Zandy. Ooh, he got it. Okay.
Checkmate.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Copyright free music. Oh fuck. The fuck? Oh. Was not expecting that.
Should have listened.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I do need to back door.
The locker room. That key you picked up is gonna fit one of them.
No breakneck movement gets the better of me.
Looks like Cool Clay was hiding his ray rifle prototype. Find the rest of it.
No, I don't remember.
Not too hard to avoid, and the tracking is around about round 4 onslaught of a lot of enemies, but you have kill streaks to use tremendously. But when you get the assault wave done, you will be rewarded with a max ammo and a carpenter, so you don't get screwed on these every single time this happens. It's kind of like a dog round, but you'll be given a max ammo and everything you need at the end. After you've done that, at this point in your game, you're probably going to have your first encounter with the Russian Mangler. The new one of their armor, before trying to break their armor, they're actually pretty easy to take out. Also, as a side note, I am going to recommend that you buy a tombstone on this map. As much of a meme as it as well, you may as well do this in your game while you're setting up. There's no harm in doing it. Now, inside of the weapons lab, there is going to be a Ray K blueprint just sat up there on the wall. Very easy to spot, and you can pick it up just to begin this part of the quest. Now, upon picking this up, then you're going to want to make some points and then open up your way, if you've not done already, to the back of the map. Assuming you've opened all the ether reactors, you should be able to walk past just the barracks and then go over to the scorched defense part of the map all the way in the very back. Now, there is going to be a zombie that you're looking for, and you're going to need to get his eyeball as stated in the intel. The zombie is going to be located just like sitting here on this tank, and then you're going to get this really sick animation that plays out where you literally extract the eyeball that you need for the wonder weapon, and it's a really cinematic moment. It's really, really cool. Keep in mind, at this time, you don't need to worry about getting hit by zombies. They'll ignore you while the sequence is playing out, so no worries there. Just enjoy the little cutscene while it plays out, get the eyeball, and then you should also be given some intel as well upon doing that. Now, take that back over to the weapons lab where we were just a second ago, and then you're going to need to place the eyeball inside of the retina scanner just by the computer that says prove you are me. The computer is going to do a little scanning thing on the eyeball. That sequence is finally done playing out. The desk will open below you, revealing a locker key. Just go ahead and take that locker key, and then we can head back over to the barracks, pretty near where we were earlier. Actually, it's getting the eyeball itself, and then sometimes it might give you goodies out of it. You might get intel or something. I'm not really sure what these are all supposed to contain, if at all, but you just need to make sure all the lockers are open. Now, keep in mind, during this time, you probably will get some mimic spawns as you're opening up these lockers, but once you have the barracks lockers open just right across from each other, then you just need to start killing mimics, and one of them eventually will drop you the barrel piece to the wonder weapon. Now, don't panic if the first one you kill after opening the lockers does not have the piece. Do like 2 or 3 if it's still not giving it to you, and you should be able to acquire that part. I'm also going to strongly suggest that you wait until the end of a round to do this step, because if you try to kill these mimics or even open these lockers mid-round, there's a very, very high probability that you could get cornered and die. So it's going to be my utmost recommendation that you do this when you're at the most clear point in the game possible. But as soon as you got that next part from the mimic, go back over to the weapons lab once again, and now you're going to need to interact with the computer. Now, a lot of people have been making this step a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but as soon as you begin the sequence on the computer...
Oh, okay, I remember now.
They smell worse when they go down. They would look soft. They still had a face. Step on. They cannot even touch me. Broke your face. That felt good.
Raptor 1 is available for evac.
Death comes for us all. You first. Wasted them. I will punch down every last one of you.
Extraction is a no-go. Stand by for next window.
Another satisfied customer. I am the king of killers. Hostile expired. Throwing lethal. Who else among you needs killing? Shot was good. There goes your head. I win, you lose. Like white now. The ring of death is my ground.
You hear that? Death comes for us now. You must protect us. Get to the zone. Quickly.
To let go, sever the ties to the high that got me low. So scared of being alone, forcing feelings just to stay close.
You were dead anyway. Tango down. 10 at a time is fine by me. Checkmate.
I knew there was Soviet strength within you. Sadly, that will not be the last breach. Prepare yourself.
Ah.
cannot catch the jackal.
If you need to exfil, Raptor 1 standing by.
Get me on my feet.
Computer. There are from the mimic, go back over to the weapons lab once again, and now you're going to need to interact with the computer. Now, a lot of people have been making the step a lot more difficult than it needs to be, but as soon as you begin the sequence on the computer, there are sections that will light up across this dial. Now, what you need to do is just listen for it. You're going to want to pay attention to your audio, and as the dial goes around, it's going to stop on one section for a moment, and it's going to make a different noise. Remember what that looks like, remember the color of it, and remember what section is. This is really not too hard as soon as you understand how it works. So in my game right here, it stopped, it's on white, and it made the noise. So I know that's 1. It's going to move again over to the right. It stopped there on white again, and that's 2, and then it went all the way back around and then stopped on 3 on the dark end. And so once you've memorized all of those, you just need to simply input those 3 sequences on this dartboard over here in the spawn area right by the Wonderfizz machine. It's actually really easy. It's been made a lot more complicated than it sounds. But once you got your sequence of these sections of black and white that you can apply to inputs on the dartboard, it's going to be the outer section, by the way. You're going to input that, shoot the bullseye, and then that will reveal, it will open up and reveal to you your next part. And this will be almost the final part you need to completely assemble this wonder weapon. Now, the final part you're going to need, you will need a Russian Mangler to spawn in for this one. So again, at least round 15 or so. That's why I recommend maybe starting on these steps a little bit earlier if you can. But once you get your first Russian Mangler, whenever you shoot his arm off and take him out, he is going to drop your final piece to the wonder weapon. But you cannot assemble it immediately, as this is going to require 2 round skips. You're going to need to go back over to the weapons lab, and there is like a charging station that is plugged in on the desk. You need to plug the magazine in on the desk that is located just here right by the bomb. Now, again, you need to pass 2 rounds, so in the meantime, you can grab perks or whatever. Just make sure that you are passing those. If you're doing this setup early in your game, I recommend getting all the other stuff you need to do, like hitting the box or even just obtaining all the rest of your perks, pack punching, whatever it is. In the meantime, while you're gathering points and killing zombies, then that's the perfect time to charge it. And then I'm also going to recommend, you know, you need to be at near the end of a round, or at least in a safe spot in the game before you go and assemble it, because if you try to put it together mid-wave, it's going to be very difficult for you. Now, as far as I'm aware right now, only 1 wonder weapon can be assembled in this game, but other people should be able to obtain these out of the mystery box. Now, again, I could be wrong about that, or that could change, but at least if you're playing solo or maybe just with one other friend and only one of you really wants the wonder weapon, then this is the most straightforward and easy way to do it. Now, I also will say...
All right.
This is the only way to shut them off. They are dead.
Moving at a bit of a snail's pace today, aren't we? Chop chop, guys. I still have a lot of work to do. Just have her ready to walk out of here, Peck. What is that?
Zam. Oh, I just choked.